Good afternoon. Welcome to Midday Prayer. I am going to mute for a second and then I'll be right with you. All right, I am live. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Midday Prayer. We're going to begin our time together with a song and we'll end with a prayer. I actually have a prayer that I'm going to use from Black liturgies in the liturgy for belonging, which is quite beautiful. Um, it is. It's a beautiful liturgy about how we can live in community and belong to ourselves and belong to one another. And yeah, I'm going to read a little excerpt from the letter. But before I do, no, I think I'll read the little excerpt first. All right. I'm just going to read this one part. And again, this is, it's not the prayer. It's just the, here, let me change it. I apologize, guys. I'm a little scatterbrained this morning. Happy Monday. I'm just going to put up what this is because I like to give credit um, where credit is due. So I'm just going to put this up here. Forgive me. And then we're going to sing a song and then a prayer. I'm not sure why I have so many. Okay. Anyway, I'll just read this little small insert from this. There's something inherently vulnerable about saying you want to belong. For to name you are lonely and then be met with nothing only doubles the loneliness. It is much easier to construct illusions around your independence and solitariness. To admit your desire to be known would mean acknowledge the shame asleep in you that says you aren't worth knowing, the doubt that says they cannot be trusted to love you. I'm beginning to think alienation and rejection are the two great persuaders of our own unloveliness. The cunning will wield them against you so that you will acquiesce to the systems of a community in order to retain membership in it. Perhaps you know what it's like to need to believe a certain doctrine or creed so that you can belong in a spiritual space or to vote a certain way to belong at the dinner table. When someone places your very belonging at stake, they are prodding an ancient wound. Not all belonging is salve. For you, I want more. I want friendship, romance, family. I want a community that will not destroy you. I want belonging that isn't always at risk, that isn't always being threatened. For you, I want the sense of self required to walk away, to forge for solid bonds. To be known is not frivolous, it is survival. You will not survive by self care and self love alone. Who will hold you? Who will remember you? You who are something to behold. You who are flawed and mysterious and needy and good. Belonging is not too great an ask. Find your sacred company, and may they find you and cherish you. Mm, that is so beautiful. um, I've been considering that personally, what it means to belong in community, what it means um, to be accepted. Hello, Ajay, from YouTube. Looks like we have a few YouTube people coming on, which is interesting. Um, but I appreciate this invitation to admit our need for belonging, to admit our need for community, and to invite us into that. So today's song is not necessarily about belonging, but it is started to a prayer. So we're going to do this song, and then I'm going to read a prayer for being known from the Black Liturgies by co-author Riley. Okay, and that will be our time together. So the song is found in All Creation Sings, which is a hymnal of the ELCA. And I'll just start by singing that and then go right into the prayer. Okay. All right. And I'm going to slow it down. It's supposed to be a quicker song, but I don't want to do it quick. So it's not going to happen. All right. We lift this prayer for the wholeness of the earth. We lift this prayer for the wholeness of the earth. We lift this prayer for the wholeness of the earth. Can you feel it rising in you? We turn our lives to the wholeness of the earth. We turn our lives to the wholeness of the earth. We turn our lives to the wholeness of the earth. Can you feel it? You give thanks to God for the wholeness of the earth. Give thanks to God for the wholeness of the earth. Give thanks to God for the wholeness of the earth. Can you feel it rising in you? A prayer for being known. Divine community. We want to be known, and we're terrified of being known, of being laid bare in the presence of another. We are grateful that you are not a God who demands a spirituality rooted in some solitary existence, but it is hard to belong without allowing the direction of our lives to be dictated by those from whom we seek affirmation. Help us to daily discern the truth of our selfhood, that our communities would offer insight without commanding assimilation. As we find spaces that truly see and know us, help us to not run from them, the more beautiful a thing is, the more terrified we are of losing it. Do not let this terror keep us from the love we were meant for. And as we learn to accept friendship and care, may we be stirred to extend it to others. Keep us from contributing to loneliness and dislocation in the world, knowing that our freedom is mysteriously intertwined with the freedom of those around us. Amen. That's so beautiful. Again, this is from Black Liturgies by Cole Arthur Riley. Um, has been a very helpful source in not just for our midday prayer, but for me personally. And so I do recommend it for those who are seeking for more liturgical help with prayer and meditation and things of that nature. Yeah. All right, y'all. I hope you are enjoying as well. Enjoying the rest of your day. And I don't know what JK means. Does that mean Jay's just kidding? I'm sorry. I am not used to having engagement on YouTube, so this is a very interesting space to be in. But thank you for joining us if you were here. This is our midday prayer for First Lutheran in Ellicott City, Maryland. Anyway, I hope that as you're joining that you have received something today, that this helps you to move forward in your week. For those of you who will be joining on Wednesday, Pastor Mike will be with you Wednesday and Friday. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your week. Peace and blessings. Bye, guys.